Welcome. Welcome. We're just going to take a moment to do a meditation. And I also just wanted to open up an idea to hold while we move into meditation, just something that we're going to play with. And I really wanted to bring in the planet. I really wanted to bring in nature, the water, the trees, the animals, and everything about nature, the mountains, the valleys, the sand, the earth, the crystalline grids, the aquifers, all of whatever is in your awareness, the rivers, the streams, the springs, anything that feels important to you and that you hold in your awareness and that we hold in our awareness, right? As a collective, as a community, right? Bringing that in. So I also wanted to just bring in this moment, these moments, these potent moments that we're in, depending on where you live. Right, there is a lot of intensity in the world, and there is a lot of change that's happening, and a lot of things coming up daily. And it may continue like that for a while in this a little bit of turbulence. And there has been turbulence before. And it just is, it may be the reminder to keep coming back to ourselves, keep coming back. And how I almost see it is that what happens outside of us becomes the request to come back more fully into ourselves, into our sovereignty, right? In a sense of our own, well, what is my relationship to this? And what is my relationship to myself? What is my relationship to the ground, to the sky, to the water, to truth, to higher truth? What is my anchor? And how do I keep stepping more fully into my anchor, my truth, my and truth is such a tricky word right now because it's been pushed around as a pivotal tool. But what is the thing that brings you back to a sense of knowing? Right? When I think of truth is the rising of the sun and the setting of the sun, the seasons, right? Our place in the universe, the mystery, the unknowing, innocence, animals, right? Animals don't have an agenda. There is an honesty in them, an innocence and a power and a strength that we have as well. And there may seem to feel like a lot of powerlessness or sense of other having power over. But what is your power? What is your strength? And letting that be part of our meditation is going to be a little bit more like a prayer. And we will use the breath. Because the breath, to me, is life force. It is that bind between this seen and the unseen, between spirit and form. Right? We are incredibly magical. And I don't say magical in like fluff, like an illusion. I mean that we have much more capacity than we think that we do. The power to influence, to hold space, to love, to hold love, to be responsible, to be protectors, to be guardians for others, for ourselves, for our children, for our community. So finding a spot, whether it's seated or laying down, maybe seated. Laying down as long as you don't feel any loss of power, any loss of integrity. You can think of as integrity as your spine, that structure, the structure of your bones, or the integrity of your breath, or the integrity of your heart, right? Or the integrity of your nervous system. The integrity of your cells, your bones. Just beginning to inhale and exhale a little more deeply, maybe one hand on heart, one hand on belly, just to bring the breath towards our hands, right? Breath into the heart, that space in front of the heart, that space behind the heart, in the heart. Right? The heart that communicates in so many ways. There's more communication from our heart to our brain than our brain to our heart. Communicate to others, humans, animals. Right, and breath into our belly, our guts. Right, our whole GI tract is very highly innervated. Has many nerves as the spinal cord. Highly intelligent, instinctual. Right, we hold neurotransmitters and hormones in our gut tract. And close your eyes if you haven't already, unless you have something of beauty to look at to guide you, or look out of a window. All right, and let's just start with, we're just going to start with 3 breaths like that. Inhaling through the nose. Nice and easy, diffuse. And exhale through the mouth. The sound of fog, thick fog. Inhale through the mouth. And exhale through the nose. Nice and easy, diffuse, really sitting back into yourself, sitting down into yourself. 3 more like that. Inhale, nose. And exhale, mouth. And inhale, mouth. And exhale, nose. Fall into the rhythm, soften around the rhythm. Inhale, nose. And exhale, mouth. Smooth it out. Make it easy for you, whether your breath is shorter than mine or more subtle. Just let it be easy. Inhale, mouth, and exhale, nose. Diffuse, light. Inhale, nose. Expanding around the breath. Exhale, mouth. Inhale, mouth. Exhale, nose. Letting the breath find a rhythm for a moment. A nice, easy rhythm. Notice if there's more volume or more ease or more space. Good. And then let's just invite some things in, and I will say some words and letting the breath almost be like a prayer. And what is a prayer? A prayer is an offering of love, of care. You can even imagine a quality that feels very supportive. Maybe it's an angel. And maybe it's a body of water, the ocean, a warm ocean, a cold ocean, a lake, a river, a tree, whatever has a presence that feels grounding and anchoring, fluid. It has that presence of life force. And almost imagining your breath moving in and through and out to wherever it is needed as a prayer. And you are the conduit for the prayer. You are the prayer. You are the vessel. You are the breath, and you are the one being breathed. Inhaling ease and exhaling ease. And inhaling peace. And exhaling peace. Again, releasing it, transmuting it, allowing it to move and become not to your deciding, but just letting it become. Inhale grace and exhale grace. And inhale fear and exhale fear. Letting it transmute, mute, and allowing it. It moves through us a lot. Allowing it, be present with it. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, care for the planet. And exhale, care for the planet. Good. Inhale, symbiosis. Or interconnectedness. Exhale, symbiosis or interconnectedness. Good. Inhale, loss. And exhale, loss. Good. Release and receive. Inhale, death. And exhale, death. Letting it move through you. Feel it. Again, just energy. Some bigger, some sharper. Just energy. Not pushing anything away, not grasping. Not deciding what it means. Just being present in this moment. Good. Inhale, responsibility. Exhale, responsibility. Inhale, forgiveness. And exhale, forgiveness. Inhale, the sense of care for the animals, our own animal body, and exhale, care for the animals. Inhale, care for the waters. And exhale, care for the waters. Good. Inhale, care for the ancestors. And exhale, care for the ancestors. Inhale, care for the wars. Whatever that means to you. Those in the soldiers, even those in power who are creating them. And exhale, care for the wars. Inhale, love. And exhale, love. Inhale, receive. Receiving breath, receiving light. Exhale, receiving love, receiving light. Inhale. Starting to add some words. And again, noticing when things get a little tight, just notice and allow, receive, and release and exhale. Even in this place of inhaling, right, duality or division, and exhaling duality, division, separation, difference. Inhale, non-duality, oneness, interconnectedness. And exhale, non-duality, oneness, interconnectedness. Maybe 2 more breaths. Again, maybe inviting in something that either needs to be transmuted because it's something that gets sticky inside your system, or something that feels easy on your system, whatever is needed in this moment. Right, just sitting in this place of breath as a way to soften or see differently or respond differently to. Right, coming back to this wisdom of knowing there's something deep within us, deeper than our current circumstances. It allows us to be present and be present for others in our circumstances. Good, and let's do 3 more breaths. And maybe really just a sense of something very big, whether it's the sunlight, just receiving and releasing. Whether it's a sense of a mountain, maybe even a sacred mountain or a mountain that has presence for you or a meaning for you, or a deity, or a place in nature. Good. And then the last one, again, could be an animal, guardian of an animal, an elephant, an owl, a jaguar, a dolphin, an angel. Just a high sense of lightness, care, connection. And last few moments, just this sense of sitting back and in, down into the earth, into that deep sense of knowing, that presence of nourishment, presence of stability. And when you are ready, slowly and gently, from this place of feeling anchored, of feeling present, of feeling able to take in and release whatever presents. Right? Feeling your own life force, your own breath, your own capacity to be with yourself. Namaste.